Welcome everybody to the Jokebudd Show. I'm your host, the one and only Jokebudd. It feels so good to be back with you guys. Had to get away for a while to celebrate the workers' holiday, Labor Day. I hope you and yours was good as mine. Had some fun, had some relaxation. Also, I went to go celebrate the birth of Broken Studios. So it was fun. I'm re-energized, refocused, ready to keep this thing going. You already know the deal. We're going to start with something that I didn't want to start with. It happened to me at work. If you guys don't know, I am a bus operator, bus driver by trade, whatever you want to call it, tomato. I take no offense to either or. So I was at work today driving a new route. Every 6 months, we pick new routes. And this guy was on the bus. And mind you, you're supposed to get route training before your routes. You really are. I commend people who do. I had a lot going on as far as with the studio, getting everything going. But there is no excuse. I should have went to route training. But I didn't. So I relied on a left-right sheet to get me through. I knew half of it by just memory of other routes. So I get there. Nervous. I'm always nervous when I start a new route and I don't know it and all I have is a left-right sheet because I want to be so right and spot on. I don't want to make a wrong turn, go down the wrong street. They got to back you out. Crazy stuff happens when you don't know where you're going. So I'm driving it. This is in D.C., mind you. And I get to this breaking point and I'm doing every turn right. Left turn, right turn, U-turn, roundabouts. I'm hitting them right off the left and right sheet. And then I get to this crossroads where I need to make a left somewhere, and I just stop. Sometimes in life, you just got to stop and just ask for help. You really have to put your pride aside and know when you need help. And that's when I just asked anybody on the bus, and this is 50-50 give or take in D.C. I mean, it's the city. This is our city, the big city that we have, the little big city, however you want to call it. And I was like, please, somebody, do not let me make the wrong turn. This is my first day, and I am trying my best to do the right thing the first time. So I say that to say this. Simple acts of kindness with the common man, black, white, whatever, relation, race, gender, creed, orientation, affiliation, religion, whatever you like, period. Just the general acts of kindness day to day by the common man and woman goes a long way. And I say that to say, be careful who you judge. You never know where that act of kindness is coming from, the wisdom that comes behind it, and the understanding you get from it. Every now and then I have these general acts of kindness or these aha moments with just the common man people. That's one thing about operating a bus that I like so much, that you come across so many different walks of life, and it's just wow. You made one less mistake to be this successful. You made one more mistake to be off bad. It's not that much that separates us in life, people, and we have to understand that and respect everybody's situation, pray for them, and wish them the best. And I say that because I was lost, and only one person stood up or raised their hand or yelled and said, I got you. I'm not gonna let you get lost. And it was this man who got my bus today. Didn't have no money. He looked down bad. I mean, you had to pay. He would have to pay somebody to conversate with him or disrupt the peace. No money. Came on the bus, nodding off. I don't know if going to sleep. I don't know if he was inebriated, high, drunk, or whatever. But he was off and on to sleep. But once I said, I need help, it's like something arose in this man. I mean, it's powerful stuff. It's just something arose in this man. He said, I got you. And ever since then, he was focused. He had a task. All he wanted that whole day was somebody to tell him to help somebody. And that's where I got from it. And it just woke him up. There was no more nodding off, going to sleep. He told me make a left here, go around this roundabout, come out, make a left here, make a right there. And I don't judge people. I'm from rougher beginnings and things like that. So it wasn't that I was judging them. But if somebody would put a blindfold on me, or not even a blindfold, just ask me to pick out the group of this bus who would help you, I wouldn't have picked him first. And it just goes to show you, like, your help can come from so many different ways, man. It's like so many different ways your help can come, and he helped me, and that's what it all came down to. No matter what, he helped me, and it was just a general act of kindness that us as common man, common woman, that we can come together for the better good, all of us, like all of us. And I'm so thankful for that man. He got off the bus at the end, out the back door, and kept it moving. Like that was his mission for the day. And I was so moved by that. So we call it general acts of kindness, and where I'm from, my neighborhood, we call it showing love. So just make sure after you see this podcast that you go show some random acts of kindness and you show some love to some people. Maybe people wouldn't even think it would come from you. I know I try to on a daily basis. We all fall short sometimes. We all go through some things. We have better days and bad days. But I learned a lot from that man. So I just wanted to share that with y'all guys. Like, it comes from everywhere. Don't judge. Don't overlook. Don't underthink. Don't overthink. Just, give a person a chance. And that man I'll never forget him. He didn't have much of clothes on. He had some decent shoes on, but he had he just looked off bad. And I would have not have picked him to save me on helping me do my new route. And wherever that man is tonight, man, I hope he's having a great night. He's rested. He's ate well, slept well, or sleeping well, and things like that. So much love to them, and much love to the common people out here. We always got to just show love and do our best day in and day out. I want to start, we're going to get into some topics. I mean, I've been thinking. And the next one I want to talk about is money. This was the big one I wanted to talk about today, but I just had that on my heart, so I had to get that out the way first. I just want to let y'all know I got the studio set up a little bit more. I have my moon lamp, the VIP section for the guests, and my special co-host is here. That love seat. I got a sofa. I got more lighting. It's coming together. It is coming together. I got a special co-host guest coming for the Jokebudd Football Show. I might have a special VIP guest for the Jokebudd Show for next week. I hope it falls through in a good way. I hope it happens. It's a lot going on. We got to work out the kinks. But if I do, this is going to be a treat for you guys, especially from the DMV. It's going to be a treat. And it shows how us normal folks can make just as much of an impact in the world and all of that. It's just a lot going on. I got more links coming through with artists. I'm gonna do an artistry one with arts with special guests in the VIP. It's going down in a major way. We are building this thing. We are building it. More Pokemon cards, moon lamp. Got my favorite shoes. You probably can't see them, but if you ever came to Broken Studios, I keep it's a display at the bottom of the desk. And I always wondered what I was going to put there because the desk I have is for like office light. So it's supposed to be a printer. And I said, what can I put down there? And then I thought to myself, I said, man, you know what? You got everything up here. Hats representing your Pokemons, your yo-yos, a moon lamp. You're not representing the sneaker culture of where you came from and what you always liked and the shoes you always wanted that you didn't get when you were younger, but you got when you was older. So I got my favorite shoes, my Air Jordan 4s, the Breads, the black and red ones. They're from 2012. They're old. I don't wear them anymore, but I wanted to put them on display so when people come here, you can see everything of my likeness. It's really coming together. I mean, it's like a dream come true. I'm blessed. I know if I keep working this thing, it's going to work, and we're just going to keep rolling. But I'm going to get back to the money. Here's the topic. Here's the statement. Money is more of a revealer than a changer of a person. One more time. money is more of a changer, more of a revealer than a changer of a person. I messed up. Let me say it one more time. Money is more of a revealer than a changer of a person. And when I say that, because people, we all run with that saying of, man, the money changed them. The money changed them. Nah, the money never really changed them. The money just made them more who they are. They just revealed themselves more. They felt more confident in their being, meaning that you saw the signs and signals. And what I always say from episode 1, trust the signs, trust the signals. Trust the signs and trust the signals. Money just makes them more confident in being of exactly who they are. So if that's a good person with money, they will continue being a good person with money. If it's a bad person with money, it'll be even more of a bad person with money. It's that simple. It's hard to think that, but it just reveals the person in their truest form. Because now, like, we go through life and we always say, man, if we had money, we'd do this. If I had money, I'd do that. Now you got the money. So what you going to do? It's going to show you. It's going to show you. It's going to show you who's the helpful people, who's the hurtful people, who's the philanthropic people, who's the hardworking people, who's going to start their own business, get back, take care of their families, so on and so forth. But money is a revealer. That's all it is. You'll see who needs it and who doesn't. And I say that so contrite because, like, it really just does that. It's like some people ain't made to have big money because they don't know what to do with it. And you realize that as life goes on. And if you look around your friends, your family, loved ones, cousins, brothers, sisters, uncles, your best friends, you'll see who can work with that type of money and who can't. So every time I never had no enormous amount of money, maybe I was like, man, maybe it wasn't meant. Maybe I go crazy or things like that. But it just reveals more of a person. And you may be shocked. You shouldn't be, because you know the signs were there the whole time. They were there the whole time. So money is a revealer. It's a revealer. I like, just give a person a couple hundred, see what they do with it. They probably come right back to you. But money is a revealer. I always wanted to talk about this, and this is like a key one for me. And I have to say this statement. We're going to the next topic. We rolling today. We are rolling. Your peace and serenity must be protected by you at all times. I'll say it again. Your peace and serenity must be protected by you at all times. I mean, that's all you got in this world. I'm telling you. Your peace and serenity is it. Like, you can feel when your peace and serenity is disturbed. You can't eat, sleep, drink, and that can be by a lot of things. But the two biggest things that cause that are love and lust. I say love and lust because sometimes we can't decipher between the two. We think we know, but you don't know till you come off on the other side of the situation. Love and lust are the biggest threats to that. And they're the biggest bypasses to the normal function of a brain, meaning these feelings of love and lust come from the heart, and they can override brain function. So meaning you can love or lust a person, and family, friend, confidant, spouse, and they'll do you wrong. They'll do you wrong. But that love or lust, you pick your side. It lets you like, okay, I'll get over it. That was just one time. That's strike one. That's strike two. That's strike three. That's strike four. Knowing your brain has sent a signal. Like when you get hit, the brain sends a signal to tell you to say, ouch. So the brain has already sent the signal for you to react a certain way. Like if somebody's real disrespectful to you, you're going to react a certain way. Maybe aggressive, maybe passive aggressive, but you're going to react a certain way because your brain tells you to do that. But love and lust overrides that and makes everything a little more calmer. So even if you do flare up in that situation, love, lust overcomes it and makes everything okay. And your peace and serenity is everything as far as you going to work every day, providing for your families, your children, your day-to-day routine. You need that peace of mind the serenity of heart. You really need it because there's a lot of things out here to distract you already. So that's like your center focus. Like your peace and serenity is like your center focus on a day-to-day basis to get through things. Because when it's disturbed, like heartache, heartbreak, it's hard. It's hard. You can't eat. I mean, your peace is thrown off. You're shaking up. You're shaking and stirred. So we must do better day in, day out by protecting those things. Because like if you know you love a person, you may not immediately say you lust for a person, but let's just throw it all on love. Let's do it. Make it comfortable for everybody. Say you love a person, family, friend, spouse, whatever. You got to know those triggers because you got to know it going into it. So it's almost like having a cheat sheet in your brain like, all right, that's wrong on this end. I can't let my heart override what's wrong doing. And we all do that. We all falling short. But just trust the signals and trust the signs. Trust the signals and trust the signs. On a lighter topic, I just want to let you guys know football season is here. So that means, my ladies, give your man, your spouse, the to-do list early. If you got something for them to do, I get it. Do it. I mean, I don't know how people's households are set up or situation setups. Just give it to them early because most of the time, people who are into football, all they want to do is football, especially on Sundays. So just be a little courteous. Work around us. We appreciate you. And if you need anything for us to do, just let us know ahead of time. Fans are back in the stadiums, so it's going to be fun and hopefully kind of back to normal. I know we're still working through it. COVID is real. Delta is real. Some new variant called Mu. So protect yourselves at all times. That's all I'm going to say about that. But football is back. Football is back. I can't wait. I'm going to go see a game. My Colts play week 2. I'll be in Indianapolis. So it's going to be fun. Real fun. I can't wait for it. I can't wait. A lot of people have been coming up to me and they've been asking me how I feel to start your own business and getting it off the ground, working for yourself and not having anything come in. I said it's like an investment into your future, and I love this. I love this. I love putting on the lights, lighting everything up. I like recording. I like that. Only thing I don't like is editing, but it comes with the territory. But I told people when they start, and they was like they want to start. So I was like, just know. Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's coming to save you. You got to put this work in, day out. That's why people on my Instagram, they see me posting day in, day out to try to keep that going, make sure I'm sticking my head out there. That's why I started the IGTV series. You got to put your face out there in my line of work. You just got to keep going, finding other ways to. I got Facebook, YouTube, things like that. Nobody's coming to save you, so you got to work extra hard, especially when you're a one-man crew, and I'm basically a one-man crew right now. I'm just trying to get this brand up to par, but you're going to enjoy it. What somebody told me is enjoy your creativity process, because once you fit a distinct role where people follow that, they're going to demand that, and you have to stick to that for more so lack thereof reasons. That's your way in. So I was told to enjoy my creativity process and just keep creating in different ways. And you got to know, nobody's coming to save you. You got to put your money up, put your money where your mouth is, make somebody feel something. Any business you're doing, whatever you're doing, make somebody feel it. Make them feel it. Make them feel like you are 100% behind it. And from the response I get, people feel that. I can see people's eyes. They look at me like, this is it. Like you found your way. And through the phone calls, through the texts, through everything, I can feel people feeling some type of way in a good way, convicted in a sense. So make them feel like you're convicted and you're going to convict them on your movement, what you're building. And just know you got to be your biggest cheerleader. I mean, when I started this thing, passing out flyers, going to different bus garages, I mean, it was like demoralizing. It still is sometimes. Some people know, some people don't. Some people are catching on late, or as of now. I got another story for you guys. Some people catching on as of late, as of now, but some people are asking me, oh, how I get to it, but I put it on the flyer. So that means you want me to walk you through it. And I don't feel no ways about that. It's just I haven't done enough yet. You're hearing about it, you're seeing about it, but you're not feeling it yet. So what I plan to do is, okay, like I told somebody today, like, don't worry about it. I'll come back for you. Like, I'm going to move you to a point where you have no choice but to come find me. And that's my goal. Like, I've done all I can as far as advertising and passing out flyers. I just have to put this work in because it's going to get to the word of mouth where you got to check the Jokebudd Show out. They're like, who? Oh, I seen a flyer months ago. You late, but you need to get on in there. Start from episode 1. Let's get it. Binge watch. And from that, I just was like, yeah, I'm going to come get you that way. I'm not going to walk you through it, hold your hand. I'm not going to beg you for a follow. I would love for you to follow, but I haven't made you feel something yet. You see a little bit of it. You hear a little bit of it, but I'm going to move you. I'm going to move everybody who's not with it yet. I'm going to move you. One thing I told people is that you can't come away from watching anything from Broken Studios and say, oh, all right, okay. That's what I don't want. Either you love it, like it, like it, or you hate it / despise it. I need left or right. You don't want middle in anything you're doing. If you're making a business, you don't want the, okay. That's just, they're going to pass over you. Make them feel something. Because either way from that, you know where to go. If it's like, okay, you don't know which way to go. So make them feel something. And I try to make them feel something in a good way. So with everybody else, I was just thinking of who haven't started their own business or working to their full potential. I always like to tell people, God is always working, but are you? But are you? God is always working, but are you? And you have to understand that and really feel that. Nothing's going to happen. Nothing's going to fall out the sky. It's not. And I'm a dreamer. I'm a Pisces, so I dream all day about the perfect scenario. Something is dropping out of the sky. It's not going to work. More than likely. You know, you dream about the lotto and things like that. You got to put this work in. God's working, but you got to meet him halfway. Meet him halfway. And the results will show as you put the work in. I was at work today too. Like, it's crazy. Like, I know I had to record today because there's so many unique situations happen to me. And there was this man, he was an African man, co-worker, cool guy. But he has like the African accent, and I'm at work and I'm just writing something down. I think I'm in my notes in my phone where I would keep like different discussion points of what I'm gonna use for working. And he's like, broken studio. And in my head, like my subconscious, I'm like, yeah, broken studio. Yeah, what's that? It's not registered yet that I'm the owner of Broken Studios. It hasn't registered yet. So when people say it, it still catches me late. And then the guy was like, hey, Broken Studios, I watched your podcast. You're really good, man. I just need you to keep going. I'm so proud of you. And it's like, what? Like, you know, you're reaching different cultures. You're getting all these different friend requests from people from not in around your area and way. It's like you're connecting with people. And it's amazing, man. Like, those little things like that keep you going, and it just makes you feel like you're Andre the Giant, like so big, and you got to keep going. Like, people looking forward to seeing the production. If you go through my first episode to this episode, you're going to see a lot of difference, a lot of more confidence. And this is only episode 4, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm just happy to just be doing this. Like, I'm doing what I want to do. Like, it's cool. It's really cool. And now it's like I'm affecting different people in different areas and different lanes. And it's like, God is working, but are you? And I just want to work. I want to prove it. I don't want nothing given to me. I gave away hats and shirts and things. People asking me for money in return. Like, no, I don't want you to pay for nothing a broken studio shit. Let me earn everything. I don't want to make some company say run with that. Nah, this not one of them product service businesses. I'm here to give out information, art, and creativity, and a vision. So if any money was coming to me, it would come on the back end. It's not like I'm making something just for that. I'm not a t-shirt company. I'm just having something with my brand on it. So it means more to me that you wear it and you wear it for free than you buy it for me and you have it sitting somewhere just for the sake of. So I be giving out shirts and certain hats. I gave all these hats away and things like that. I don't try to keep as much. I want it on the streets. I haven't had like a big bulk order yet or nothing like that. So it'll all come in due time. But before I get out of here, I got one last question for you guys. Is it better to experience heartbreak while younger or older? Is it better to experience heartbreak while younger or older? Oh, boy. I'm going to go with younger because you could prepare for it. You know the signs and the signals. But it's something you have to go through. That's one thing about it. You have to go through it. You have to go for it. For the ones who have had the high school sweethearts and have rode into the sunset, I commend y'all. I salute y'all, man and woman. I salute y'all. But the likeliness of that happening is slim to none. It's like 10 to 15% that come ride into the sunset like that, and I commend them. That's 100. But there's give or takes. If you get older, that means you had a good run, but you got to pick up the pieces so late, and that heartbreak can be real bad. Heartbreak's tough because heartbreak is involving love, and it disrupts your peace and serenity. So when people are like, I can't sleep, I can't eat, can't listen to the radio, can't think straight, it's a real thing. It's a real thing. So if it was up to me, I would have to say, yeah, I'd rather be younger. Maybe not the puppy love stage of 15, 16, but probably 22, 23. You know, somewhere in that younger stage. You want to experience it so you can envelop in it and know what you're going through and things like that. But listen, I had to come and record for y'all tonight. I'm releasing this tonight. I don't care what time I go to sleep. I appreciate y'all rocking with me. We only getting better, bigger. I got guests coming. The buzz is starting. I got over 100 followers on Instagram. We got to get over 100 on Facebook now. Like, that's the goal now. We got to get 100 likes or fans, however they call it, on Facebook. We got 40. So we gotta get that up by this weekend. I'm dropping these episodes as soon as I finish all production. I will be dropping these episodes. So we got 100 Instagram. We need 100 and Facebook, and we gotta get our YouTube followers up. It's very low, but it all comes in time. We building this thing brick by brick. I look forward to seeing y'all real soon. We'll have guests on, bringing on different walks of life for every different type of podcast. It is really coming together, and I got some good people on my team. Even when I feel disrupted, sometimes myself, I get a random text from some people in my camp, and it lets me know I'm inspiring them. And that's all I'm here to do, is to be a beacon of hope, a beacon of inspiration. And I don't forget that. I appreciate you allowing me to inspire you guys. It's real touching when I hear all these things and people make sure I'm up on my job, not letting me make sure I'm not overwhelmed with my occupation and not doing my personal business. So I appreciate all of that. It's all love. I'm going to get out of here because we got a lot of other shows to do. I'm coming back. Make sure you check the IGTV, Jokebudd Football Show, Operators Only. We are back, and I got a tape this weekend because we're coming back on Tuesday, and we're going to drop some more. Thank y'all for having me tonight. I appreciate it. I am Jokebudd, and you can always find me somewhere broken. Peace.